Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Alright, back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today we're running the Driller Interrogator, and today's theme is FrostFire. We're going to do a FrostFire build in this game, and then I also have a FrostFire video planned for, what's that other game we're playing? Grind Survivors. So we're going to be doing two FrostFire builds today. I love kind of doing the daily thematic stuff, because they both have pretty similar things. You know, they have electric, ice, fire. So every once in a while we can kind of get a nice a whole themed day going. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do ice beam, and then we're gonna do the fire beam, obviously, and then I'm gonna be looking for ice drone and fire drone. So those are gonna be the main weapons that we're gonna be rolling today, and then yeah, we'll just level them all up and see how this goes. Okay, there's cryo, so we'll get, oh no, there's fire. Let's get fire first. Both of those are right here. So I'm gonna get the fire one first because that's a little bit more powerful. So that'll help us clear out enemies a little bit better than the cryo one will. Okay. Should be a relatively decent build. The fire stuff is relatively strong. Oh, we could have taken the fire belt, but you know me. We're gonna go straight for that scanner, especially on floor 1. The fire belt would be good though, you know, but later on in the game. Right now, it's definitely scanners. No real items in particular other than probably the chemist kit that we kind of really want. The cold stuff doesn't do status effect damage, but the potency and stuff will help with that. We're going to want to get pretty decent luck here so we can try to get extra beams and extra drones. As we mine meta progress, we get extra potency and damage because of the gear I have. Okay, let's blow those up. We're probably going to need to save a lot of gold here too. So depending on how far we get into this first floor in terms of leveling up, because I do have access to all the drone weapons, and then I have access to pretty much all I have pretty much access to all the status effect weapons with this character. So yeah, we're gonna have to make sure we save gold to make sure that we can get both the extra drones also, or the two cold weapons, I guess, at this point. That's really the only thing we're missing is those two cold weapons. Okay, come on, we can make it through this before this guy shows up. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this without him hitting us. Okay, we'll take a few hits here. That's fine. Let's do the range. I'm not really sure what sort of overclocks we're gonna be taking here. I guess we'll kind of see what sort of beams and stuff show up. If a lot of beams show up, then we'll do better beams. There's a little bit more gold here. Okay, let's do the potency. Okay, we definitely need to get more XP though, because we are vastly underleveled here. Getting some good global upgrades, but I do want to make sure that we're leveling up our weapons. All right, so this is a reroll. So again, we're looking for basically the cryo stuff. And again, this is where it's gonna get kind of expensive. Okay, so there's the cryo guard. So there's the drones. So yeah, I guess we're getting out of here kind of quick, huh? Okay, I'm gonna take the gold. Let's go with armor. All right, we'll just hang out here and get this XP. We'll do XP gain. Let's do... okay, fine. All right, this one, let's do the damage. We may or may not go with exploding drones. There's a lot of different options here. Oh man, so much XP up here. Let's get that straight up luck. Okay, let's go. Oh, a magnet. No, why did you have to drop? Come on, we can get, this is gonna be right in my range. Get it. Oh man, that was super close. Okay, that was, wow, that was clutch. That was lucky that it dropped right there in front of me too. Oh no, we hit the level mark though. Okay. I wasn't, okay. Ooh, wow, so lucky. So lucky. We almost kind of screwed that, but luckily it showed up right away. But I guess I had enough gold to where, you know, it wouldn't have done it wouldn't have mattered too much. Okay, so we'll do exploding for this one. For the fire, that's fine. Damage, lifetime. We could do beam damage, pickup radius, you and you, and then let's do reload, and then we'll mark a little bit of pickup radius. Cool. Okay, so we have all our weapons now. We got the fire and ice drones, and then the fire and ice beams. So we are officially set. Okay. We'll maybe take some paint jobs here just because I know we got a little bit. We're going to probably be taking a lot of global upgrades with this, so I guess let's try to get some of the paint job ones when we can every once in a while. See, I'm gonna take a lot of those armor picks too. Oh, I knew that one was gonna hit me. Oh, I was about to say, did I really not get it? Excellent job. I was one short, but we did get it. Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. So we're gonna want a lot of extra beams. That's why we're gonna want all the extra luck, because I want all those legendary picks to show up. Let's do movement speed there. Ooh. All right, let's hope for a scanner or the chemist kit from this guy. No, don't run that way. Oh, that was not where I wanted you to go. So there's a lot we're looking for here. Scanners, damage, magnets. I think we'll go with the magnet here over that XP scanner. I think I'll get maybe a little bit more use out of that. Okay, I'm gonna do that move speed. And then I'm gonna hope this guy drops a scanner. Oh, legendary mining, okay. That's a good pick. With these status effect builds, though, usually getting some sort of magnets and good pickup radius and things like that are usually pretty beneficial. Okay, is that it for resources? That seems that we might be missing a nitra one. Getting a lot of armor so far, which is gonna be decent here. I mean, armor is always a little bit nice to get now, since, you know, since the last sort of mid update they did, or a rebalancing update. So armor definitely has its place again. Yes, there we go. All right, there's our first beam upgrade. So we want to see that a lot. We want to see a lot of plus beams, a lot of plus drones, all of those. Those are kind of going to be the most important things. Man, okay, we're we're starting to see a lot of armor now. I'd rather, if we're gonna see something, I'd rather see the luck, but it's fine. All right, let's do this one. Okay, extra beam again. I think we will try to go with kind of all beams if it shows up. If the 3 beams shows up for the flamethrower, I think we'll go with that. Either that or we'll do probably the fire on the ground, I think. I don't know. Let's do that one. Okay, then let's do the extra drone. Oh, wow. I'm gonna do the potency. I don't think we're gonna need that HP. Ooh, why you gotta do this to me? I'm gonna take that luck. Oh, that was... I'm gonna take the luck because I love that legendary damage, but I want to increase our opportunity to see those plus beams, because that's the most important thing. That's what makes for a very cool build, is when we get all those extra beams and stuff. All right, this last guy is a little annoying because he kind of hangs out in the crowd. Okay, we'll do the extra drone. There we go, extra drone. Too bad it was a cold one. I prefer, definitely, you know, prefer the fire ones instead, but... Alright, let's do drone damage. But either way, that was a good floor. 1 extra beam, and then we got the extra drone also. Okay, so we'll do pickup radius. We'll buy all of these. Yeah, and then let's do the damage and burn. That makes a lot of sense with this build. Okay, we'll mark that one. I'm gonna mark this too, and then I'm gonna do 1 reroll just to see if another legendary shows up. Okay, that's a lot of gold. No, let's not mark that one. That's too much gold, because that's already 100, and I need to make sure that I can do at least a couple rerolls to try to get legendary stuff. That was a good floor though. We got extra beams and we got extra drones. And we're at 88 luck. That's pretty good. We should definitely be able to reach our goal of getting to 100 by the middle of the game. We actually don't need that much more. Ooh, okay. We'll do the energy bars. That's a really, really good item. That's gonna put us at low HP, but we should be able to build that up. This is a dangerous map, though, to run with low HP just because of all those exploding plants. That was a legendary. All right. We're gonna have to kind of. I guess I'm gonna have to kind of go back for that one. Huh? Okay, but now we're off to a decent start. We got 2 XP items, and now we have one of the better damage items in the game. Oh, come on. See, this is where I'm gonna hate having this low HP stuff. All right, let's do the range on the cold. If I don't get that legendary, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm not going to prioritize. I'm going to prioritize clearing the map here first. Saw the legendary, got a little excited. I don't think we're strong enough to get the legendary yet from these guys. Oh my goodness, what was that? That was a huge explosion. Oop, ran right into that one. Let's go mining speed. Okay, this has got to be Nitro right here. That was a pretty good explosion because we got the bosses on that too. Ooh, this is a tough one. Armor, pickup radius. I think we'll go armor just because man, the pickup radius though, like I know we need that too. But since I have the magnet, man, another legendary, but not the drone. Okay, that floor I don't think we got any, huh? And we're gonna drop a lot of gold here. Yeah, so there's pickup radius that. Let's buy that, buy that, buy that. Okay, we'll get 2 rerolls here. Okay, we can do that one. Then let's do the 3 beams. Then 1 reroll. Okay, we'll mark the status effect. I'm gonna mark both of these. I would like to see the huli bait so I can get, you know, that 200 XP bonus that we get from killing, that we'll get from killing all of them, especially since I took energy bars already. And you know, we're only kind of one mistake away from a death here. It's not definitely out of the realm of possibilities. All right, we'll do the legendary pickup radius. And this could get, this isn't, the issue with some of the stuff we have here is we freeze the exploders. So that makes it hard to kind of predict when and how they're going to explode. And then on top of the fire plants in this game too, you know, there's a lot of danger here, especially when you have very low HP. But we do have really good armor, so that'll help negate some of the damage. And then we will have the frost weapons to freeze enemies to sort of give us better escapes and let us maneuver through enemies and stuff like that. But see, like right there, like it's like, okay, are they gonna explode or what? Of course. All right, let's do the damage then on that one. This is no, oh, this is bad. That's bad. I can't hang out on that one right now. I think I'll eat too many hits. That's why it's never good when the drop pods drop behind you. It's never a good thing. You always want them to be ahead of you. One, because there's usually no enemies ahead of you. And two, it doesn't falter your progress of the map. Yay, extra drone, but it's an ice one again. That's the second ice one we've gotten, huh? I don't know about the cold damage. I get it. I'm gonna take it. I do want the BLT, but I'm gonna take the. I mainly want to reroll. That's mainly what I want to do. But this is a FrostFire build. There's not necessarily that's fine. I know we passed up on the fire bell a couple times, but that's because those other options were way better. We'll hope that the fire belt does show up, but yeah, we'll take the cold belt. I know. I mean, the cold belt's up there is one of the worst items in the game, I think. Because for one, I wish it would almost be better if it had potency on it or something. Because cold weapons just don't do any damage, and there's really not much reason to like build into cold damage, and so I would almost rather have something different. You know, fire could have fire damage, but this one could be, I don't know. I wish it was a little bit something different. I do wish there was still an item in the game too where something that would help Frost out with damage, but again, it might make it, I don't know, it might make it OP because Frost is really good with CC. But I would like to see frozen enemies when they die. I would like to see them, you know, have a shatter, or they shoot out little ice shards or something around them and do some damage to enemies. I'm gonna do the reload, and then let's do the extra beam. Uh-oh. Extra drone. Okay, that's a fire drone. That's good. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good with all the extra beams and stuff. We got them on all the level ups. We're starting to get them now for, or we got them for all the overclocks, and now we're starting to get them for our level ups. Let's do this one. Of course, of course. I don't have the nitro to spend. All right, let's do one of those. All right, we'll buy the fire damage. I'll buy the HP. Yes, extra beam. Okay. Love this. All right, and we'll do the pickup radius. Jeez. That was loud. I really hope this new update they have has some new artifacts. I I don't think it will, because I think they would have mentioned it if it did. Because I think they kind of just said what's going to come out, you know, some new weapons, new character. But I would really just love some new artifacts or reworked artifacts. I get tired of always kind of picking the same ones every run. All right, I'm gonna do the legendary. As much as I'd like to get the overclocks on these, we're gonna do that legendary pickup radius. Do we have 100? No, we slowed down on luck, huh? We only got 6 luck since when I last showed it. I thought for sure we would have hit 100 by the time we hit this floor. So I guess we're a little bit behind pace then. Because the goal is always to be at 100, and then to be at around 200 by the end of the run. And there's the fire belt. All right. I had a feeling it was going to show up again. Okay, then we'll do the 3 extra drones. I could use what was I gonna say? I could use more range. I could definitely use way more beam range. Oh no, he just did. Okay, I thought he was gonna be glitched there for a second. He did a double jump. Sometimes when they jump back to back, they just keep doing it. This went really well. It's really, really good. I don't need to go get that other item. Oh shit. Okay, you guys are gonna need to blow up. Thank you. Let's get this last level up. Usually I don't have any problems getting a lot of range. Okay, so there's our extra beam status by UU. Range. Extra drone, okay. Damage, no. Keep getting the extra drones for kind of... This ice one I feel has a lot of extra drones here. I think that's maybe the 3rd one we've gone on that one. Right, is that, let's see. Yeah, that'll be the 3rd one. This one only has 1. This one doesn't have a legendary beam upgrade yet. Oh wait, never mind. That's a legendary. Or is that beam range? That might be extra beam. Yeah, that's extra beam. Okay.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Yeah, so we still need a chemist kit. Chemist kit, hoolie bait. I still want a gold scanner. Could really use a gold scanner, honestly. We've been going through gold really fast.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
And then I think I definitely really want to try to build up my beam range. My beam range does suck.
Supply pod active. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing. Bring it back on!
Oh, I thought that was going to be beam range. All right, let's do the damage. This is the worst spot for this to be.
In your way, load up. LZ prep. Supply pod incoming.
All right, gold scanner. All right, now I gotta run through here. There we go. All right, that was a good escape. That was a legendary drop again. That's a big maybe if I go back for that though. I wanted to go back for that loot bug, but I gotta be like a little bit more cautious because I don't have 1,000 HP. Did I hear? No, I thought I heard a hoolie.
They're everywhere. Move out, miner. Get it over with.
Oops. No, that's fine. Potency is really good with this.
All tasks complete. Stage ready. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. Keep pushing, miner. Stage 7 is next.
Okay, extra drone. I don't think. Oh, I couldn't buy that anyways. Let's buy the damage. Lifetime.
For me here. Let's try it.
Mean. Not these ones because these ones are already maxed. Okay, we'll buy that. We'll buy the range. And then we get one more reroll. Okay, let's mark the luck. I think that's all we'll mark.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
This rock is gonna be the death of us.
completed. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I'm not scared of you. Vapor on. I'm a better dwarf than
All right, let's do the extra beams. Just tons of beams, tons of drones. That's kind of what we're going for here, I guess.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
What's on it? The time is up for me.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
I'm gonna look down here first. Okay, this will probably be the last floor I take a scanner. I'm gonna take that luck. I wouldn't mind a pickaxe, but ideally the chemist kit. Pay to win. I think I might re-roll this. That's a no. Okay, there's another gold scanner. We'll go with that. And then the last ones, I'm gonna try to push for the chemist kit because we got to get that. And then we have the fire belt, we have the cold belt. So yeah, it's really just the chemist kit now. It's kind of the one thing I would like to see. And then pay to win. And then if not pay to win, hopefully gold tip bullets will show back up again at the very end. Now that I have 2 gold scanners. This is some really, really good pickup radius.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
We're gonna take the nitra because I'm looking to try to get my other weapons leveled up.
Taking you deeper, miner.
Still need to get. I guess we just need the one more drone on the cold drone. Okay, so let's do the potency, luck, range.
Upgrade. That's a no. I want another go.
Ooh. Okay, we can't afford that, unfortunately.
Gimme, gimme,
Again, another cold drone.
gimme that.
All right, we'll mark that.
Me here. Let's try.
We'll buy the damage. I'm gonna mark that range,
What else?
and then we'll do one more reroll.
Lucky.
I think we'll pass on those. Okay, so we'll get range and extra drones next one.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
I think we're actually doing all right.
If a pickaxe does show up, I'll still take a pickaxe, but I do think we pass on scanners for right now. I don't think we take any more of those. We should be at really pretty good luck now. 143. This one I'm gonna go with the Nitra. I have gold scanners already, and if we're gonna want to buy all those extra beams and drones, we need more Nitra.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up. Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Man, keep getting distracted. I'm trying to get to that supply drop. Hmm. All right. Okay. This is the reroll. Let's try to get that chemist kit or something different. All right, the Huli bait. This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. I hope this doesn't get me killed. Trying to chase these guys down. Okay, let's do the legendary cold damage. Let's do the status effect damage there. Come on. All right. Go reload. Okay, where's the other guys at? Come on, where'd they go? All right, let's take Nitra. Go range.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Let's go drone damage. All right, so one of them got away, right? We got 3 of them. That's not too bad. I knew that was a risk. I knew that was definitely a risk getting those guys right there, but I think it was worth it. I'm just gonna take the crit. I don't really need the movement speed or anything anymore.
Phase 9 is next. Keep it together.
And that did get us a little bit more HP. Okay, extra drone, range, reload, and then 3 extra drones.
Gonna change everything. Next. Nice. I'll take it. What else we got? I've been dreaming of something. What else?
I don't really care for like the damage on these. There we go. Extra beams. Okay, we'll take damage on that.
Something epic with this. More options.
We'll just stick. We can mark that cold damage. No. Cold damage for everything? Maybe. But yeah, I don't want to spend the nitra on cold damage upgrades, or at least on damage upgrades for our cold weapons. That's the difference. Because I need to save the nitra for kind of for the extra drones and stuff. But if we see damage on the fire weapons, I'll take that. I think I'm pretty happy with our range now too.
Sorry. Your own fault for being
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Follow this.
course, always behind us. Okay, chemist kit. That's the big one right now. Chemist kit, pay to win. Pickaxe, shit. There's only, I would have taken this last floor. I don't think it's worth it now, but I could still, honestly, I could still get a lot of gold out of this. All right, there's pay to win. I wish that would have showed up one floor sooner. Because I could have gotten a lot of gold out of this still. But there's only 2 artifacts left. And we still don't have the chemist kit. We did get paid to win, so we spent too much nitro there too, I think. I'm basically gonna have enough for 1 weapon upgrade. I think we have an extra drone marked, but that's all we're gonna be able to get. I probably should have went for the legendary here too, because I think we definitely could have got it. Oh, where's the other guy at though? Oh wow, he's way down here. Nitra? Oh, gold. Okay, so we basically just get, oh, the beam. That's what we had. We had a beam. Nice. Okay, none of those. Okay, so let's spend stuff here. I don't really know what we're looking for at this point. All we have is gold. I guess we'll just kind of buy damage stuff. Buy that, buy that. And then let's save our gold for rerolls in game. So if we don't get gold tip bullets here, then we'll use our gold to do rerolls. So stat wise, 745 damage, 32 crit chance. That's fine. We don't really build up crit chance here. 800 status effect damage. That's pretty good. Even though we did not get, yeah, we did not get a chemist kit. Oh, I thought that was all gonna blow up right there. All right, there's one more egg. Let's not hatch this until the supply drop comes. All right, we might hatch this last one, but that's fine. We're just barely touching it with our beams. Chemist kit? No? Alright. We have 1 reroll. I could just take the pickle nitra, which I'll probably do. Because we don't have a ton of nitra, and I have pretty good movement speed, so And if I re-roll, like, God, who knows what's going to show up. So that'll put us at over, yeah, that's over 1,000 damage now. Not the ideal pick, but we did get 3 of the best damage items in the game now. Just fine. This probably makes up for not getting the chemist kit. So now for the damage items, we have the 2 best ones. You know, we have the energy bars, we have pay to win, and then we have the pickle nitra. But we're not gonna get we're not really gonna get those big tick damages anymore. But there we go. That was a good fight.
Good work, team. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to...
That ended up being a good build, I think. No chemist kit, but whatever. You know, we ended up getting some really good damage items. We got all the overclock beam upgrades, which was pretty sweet, and all the drone ones. So this one did end up getting 2. This one, oh, the fire one didn't. The fire got, is that one? Man, sometimes now I can't like remember the symbols. Yeah, so that's 3, so that's 1. Because that reminds me of like the drone damage. So this one got 1, this one got 3, this one only got 1 extra beam, huh? I thought this one might have gotten more. But we got, you know, we got all these ones too. So like the 1 beam, 3 beam, then the 1 drone, 3 drone. I think this one got it too, the 1 drone, 3 drone. So we got all the extra drones on these, and then plus the level ups. We did get the cold belt and the fire belt. We ended up getting I mean, this was a really, really good set of gear. You know, we got a magnet and then an XP scanner right away. We got a good damage. We got both our belts, then 2 gold scanners. This guy, I can't quite remember what we got from this, but maybe some nitro and stuff. And then we got 2 damage items. So yeah, that was a fun build. Damage wise, obviously cold didn't really do anything. 20 million damage for cold, 445 million damage for fire. So it's basically all that status effect damage. This one did get a little bit of status effect damage for fire, but for the most part, probably didn't really do too much damage. So it's probably this guy that did the most. But yeah, there we go. We ended up with 1,000 damage, 800 status effect damage, level 96. So pretty cool. All right, well, there we go. That's our FrostFire build. And again, I'm going to be doing another FrostFire build today in Grind Survivor. So make sure to check that out if you're watching this as soon as it gets posted. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.